Good morning. It is the next day. We are back in this very green bathroom. These layers of paint have taken a chance to dry. Looks good so far. Now I get creative. We're about to go to a couple of coats of glaze, different than paint. I will show you what's up and super excited to get some progress on this done today. It's gonna look very, very different in a few hours. Talk to you soon. So today we're taking, this is glaze. Now what it is it's a different type of material, and it allows for a much more open time when painting it on. The ratio is 4 parts of glaze to 1 part of paint. I have it in here, and it is a color that is between the 2 greens we had put on the wall yesterday. And it's found at paint stores. It's a little bit harder to find, but you can certainly find it by the gallon, usually. We're gonna take some, put it in our takeout container. These are very efficient. I order Chinese the other day. And we have, again, a roll of cheesecloth, just this. I cut off a piece, maybe 24 inches in length, rolled it up like this, and little damp. And this is gonna be our tool for the rest of the day. I'm also gonna get a glove on. And let's get started on ragging it on. So we're taking our cheesecloth and rolling it around nicely in our glaze. Yeah. Squish up a little bit. And then take it to the wall and just dab. Boop. Dab, dab, dab. Dab, dab, dab. Covering up some of the stuff, leaving some of the things open. Random. See? Like that. And keep going. And keep going. And very light taps, lots of them. Takes a while, but it's worth it. Keep going, keep tapping. So for the corners, you just kind of take your finger on the rag like that. Doesn't look great, but on your thing. But you squish and you smush. Okay, it's not about perfection, it's about randomness. But you squish and smush the glaze into the corner, and you work out from there. Tap, 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 tap. You know, every once in a while, squish it different directions. So there's no pattern. It's about being random. Squish, 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 tap, 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 squish, tap, squish, tap, squish, tap. Until we have the first coat on one wall. You see how the glaze is translucent. So you see the other colors we put on yesterday inside, the gold, the other 2 greens, and then the base coat of a darker green. You see them all at one time. That's the idea. It's like an impressionist painting. All right, and we go on to continue. And then what we have is a first coat of a room that looks like this. We're gonna let this dry. See the depth? You can see all the colors at once. That extra gold is really cool. Then we I'm gonna let this dry. This took a little over an hour, I would say. An hour and a half. And we'll put, the second coat will take less time because you don't have to futz with the corners this time, but we'll come back and start again soon. All right, we are back, and we have a dry wall and another cheesecloth wadded up. We have our gloves on, some paint on, and we go for a second coat. Dab, dab, dab. Dab, Just keep going. This adds a lot more depth, and because it's translucent, you see even more of the color. So keep going. You can see we are adding more depth, a lighter color to brighten it up. But you can still see the dark green, the gold, the other greens. This is just our top coat. Pretty cool, right? Yeah, little dabs, keep going. You can do it quicker this time because you're just filling in. And then you can see what we got. How the light changes it. This wall is finished with the second coat. See all the variations? You see all the greens. It's gonna work light. You see all the greens, you see the gold. It changes as you go. It's more in the dark. You can see what's going on there. Pretty. And we continue to the rest of the room. And what we have is this. Look how cool. Final coat is on, tape is off. You have to just fix the ceilings a little bit. No big deal, it's normal. But look how nice that is, huh? And nice and rare, look at that. All the interesting details, all the depth of color. Really, really pretty. All right, we got one more step when this dries 24 hours. And I will keep you posted. Even look at that in the dark. I want to show you that one. It even has depth when the light comes in. Really cool. All right, back in a flash. Hey, morning. So it is 24 hours later, and the paint and the glaze have dried. Look how cool that finish is. Look at that, how layered. Pretty fantastic. Now we're adding one more step, only because this is a bathroom. I'm going to take a water-based polyurethane and roll it onto the walls so that if there's ever a splash, you're not going to ruin the finish. Not hard. We did a bunch of testing and realized that with the roller, much better than a brush, because the brush, you see strokes. So I'll walk you through the process. Not hard. For supplies, we have a water-based, you can see right there, water-based polyurethane. Important that it's water-based because oil-based would yellow eventually. We gotta stir this. It's a satin finish, which I like so it's not shiny. Just a little bit of a shine. Stir, 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 stir. Okay. Small tray. Okay. Small foam brush, small roll. You're gonna be able to control it and not go crazy. So smaller everything, just so it's easier to put on. And starting in the corners after we tape, just get the corners with your foam brush, just a little. And up and down, just one wall, just in the corner. We'll blend it out later. Okay, there we go. And we take our roller and we roll. Make sure you get that corner. Roll. Really nice and even, big strokes, and the whole wall. And what we got, I'm going to show the light. You have one wall with one coat of polyurethane. I'll show you with that light. See, it brings out the design. You can see a difference between two, and here's it with the light shining on it. It's very, very cool. So while that dries, we'll move on. Again, remember, brush in the corner, blend with the roller. So brush in the corner. And blend with the roller. Get that, get this, the whole thing. And keep going. And what you have is this. So, you keep going. Then what we have is a room that looks like this. Gonna let this dry and put on a second coat. And second coat, same as the first. Let's get those corners. Roll the brush marks away and just keep going. And then we have a second coat. And it comes, you can see more and more depth of character. Very, very cool. All right, let's let this dry and final coat in about an hour. And keep going with your third coat. Third coat done. Take off your tape and check it out. Nice. Pretty good, huh? All right, we'll just fix a little touch-ups on the ceiling and the trim. We'll hang some lights and a mirror and a nice valance. Look at that, how cool that is, right? And yeah, pretty balanced there. Love it. And here we are. Look at the finished product. Isn't that fantastic? Look at these sconces, look at this mirror. I know that guy. Hey. This was a custom-made mirror by a local artist. She's very good. These are some gorgeous sconces. They are brass and I believe white onyx. We patched, kept all the little dings of the ceiling. This I had made, I love it. We hung it a little bit higher because the window was very small. I wanted to fool the eye. So everyone's very happy. It's an absolutely gorgeous bathroom. Voila!